Sometimes people think they have a good history of handling credit. Then they apply for a loan and are surprised to learn that there are some problems with their credit. So what affects your credit history? As you can see, several factors like payment history, outstanding debt, credit history, pursuit of new credit, and types of credit in use play a part in determining your credit score. Payment history and outstanding debt are two of the largest factors. Interest rates are also affected by credit scores. Here is a generic example of how your credit score can affect interest rates, which then affects how much interest you pay over the life of a loan. So how do you fix your credit score? Here are a few tips for repairing and reestablishing your credit record. Stop using credit and pay down your debt. Instead, use your budget. Figure out your total credit debt and look at which debts have the highest interest rates and fees. Focus on paying off the one with the highest interest and fees first, unless you have a smaller debt that can be paid off in a couple of months with consistent payments. Paying bills on time also helps. If you are in a situation where it's difficult or impossible to pay your bills on time, immediately contact the organization to which you owe money. Organizations are often willing to set up an adjusted payment plan so you are able to make regular on-time payments. While it's important to make regular on-time payments, don't make payments that exceed your available funds. You may have heard the term bouncing a check. This means trying to make a payment that is more than the amount of money in your account. Doing this can lead to costly fees. Read and understand loan agreements before you sign anything. Credit card interest rates usually range from about 10% to 25% and may have special offers that look appealing. For example, some have promotions that start at a low interest rate and switch to a high rate after about a year. This is why it's important to always check out the details. Now you may be wondering, what's the difference between a credit score and a credit report? A credit report is a record of how you've paid credit card debt and other loans. It's what businesses use to predict how likely an individual is to repay a new loan. A credit score is a number determined by a person's credit history and is designed to represent a person's creditworthiness. The higher the score, the better the borrower looks to a potential lender. There are 3 credit reporting bureaus: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. You can obtain a free credit report from each of these bureaus every year by calling 877-322-8228 or by going to annualcreditreport.com. What should you do if you find errors on your credit report? If you find an error, make a copy of your credit report, highlight the error, and write a letter of dispute that includes an explanation of the error. Be sure to include any additional information that can help establish that the item is an error. Send the highlighted copy of your credit report, your letter of dispute, and a copy of any additional information to the credit bureau. Make sure you also keep a copy of everything for yourself. Common problems include duplicated accounts, like credit card or loan accounts showing up more than one time for the same account, uninvited inquiries such as someone looking at your report without your permission, and negatives staying on your report for too long. This may include credit inquiries, which stay on credit reports for 2 years. Delinquencies, including garnishments, which stay on credit reports for 7 years. And bankruptcy, which can stay on credit reports anywhere from 7 to 10 years.